Hello and welcome, Eagle fans from all over. Whether you're from around the country or around the world, watching from a mobile device or even watching from the comfort of your own home, we are super excited and delighted for you guys to be a part of this broadcast today. In today's matchup, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles will face off against the South Region opponent, Toccoa Falls. The Eagles from Toccoa, Georgia, currently hold a 4-4 record, standing third in the South Region. Jared Rockwell, sophomore midfielder from Belgrade, Montana, leads this team with 6 goals and 3 assists. Meanwhile, the Eagles secured their first home win of the season last Friday against Mississippi University for women. Sophomore midfielder Samuel Berrigan scored in the golden goal extra time, making this the first game at home for the Eagles to win with a 3-8 record. Plenty of action for you guys here today, but before we go ahead and kick off this matchup, let's give a moment at home for you guys to go ahead and meet our Eagles.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but now on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Teaching is communicating facts, but the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. you can have a really good teacher-student relationship. And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
Faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. Everything that I see here is Christ-centered.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ.
They want students to make an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule. A perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Between the PCC Eagles and Toccoa Falls College. The opening ceremony will begin shortly.
Hello and welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, whether from around the country or around the world, watching from the comfort of your own home, or even watching on a mobile device. We're super excited and delighted for you to be a part of this broadcast today. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman. I'm reporting live with 2-time national champion and coach here in town, Lucas Sampaio, also a really good friend of mine. Lucas, how you doing today, brother?
Hey guys, how are you doing? It's a pleasure for me to be here. I'm really excited for this game, and yeah, let's see how it's going to happen.
Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about the matchup that we have here today. We have David Cuevas in goal, a guy who was the goalie for you your senior year. How do you think his effectiveness is going to be in tonight's matchup today?
I think it's going to be a big deal for him. I think he needs to use this opportunity to play his best soccer. He's a good goalie, and I'm pretty sure he's going to help the team a lot today.
Clint Peterson, one of the better players on our team, plays a lot of center back position, but in recent games has been playing a lot in the midfield. What do you think his flexibility to play anywhere on the field is going to help out this team in this matchup today?
I think the defensive skills are really good, and this definitely could help the team in the midfield. But also he's really strong in his passing and distributing the game to our players. So I think the long balls that he used is going to be really helpful today.
Yeah, and one more thing, let's talk about a guy that you've personally worked with yourself with your training, and also 2 weeks ago, the National Player of the Week, Riley Rhodes, so far this season, having 4 goals and 4 assists, second in the region in assists, and last year, the league leader in goals. How do you think Riley's effectiveness in the field, playing either the striker or the forward position, is going to be effective in a W for this game?
Riley is such a great player. I'm really proud to say that I'm his friend, and I had the opportunity to work with him during the summer. We did some personal training sessions, and he's always like a good athlete. He's always like working hard in practice games, and I'm pretty sure today he gonna put on some goals and gonna help the team a lot.
Yeah, and speaking of this team, a really intense matchup between 2 really solid teams in the South region, Toccoa being the 3rd best team and Pensacola Christian College being the 2nd best team. But what would you say Pensacola Christian College, as a soccer team and as a unit, has to do to be successful in today's matchup?
They need to work really hard since the first minute. When the referee blows the whistle, they need to put hustle in the game and work hard to try to attack and put 1 or 2 goals really early in the game, so then they can control the game after that. And the weather here is really good. It's hot, but it's also really windy, so they need to use that in their favor and try to finish from outside the box.
Really windy day here in Pensacola, but an exciting matchup between 2 of the best teams here in the South region. Plenty of action awaits for all of you guys, but let's kick it over to Caleb Osborne with the pregame ceremonies.
Number 2, Clayton Lerma. Number 6, Juan Medina. Number 9, Michael Guthrie. Number 10, Nathan Maloney. Number 12, Dylan Bodney. Number 13, John McIver. Number 15, Christian Moss. Number 20, Jonathan Betchel. Number 21, Lazaro Joquin. Number 22, Colton Davis. Toccoa is led by Coach Steve Hugh. And now, your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Starting today, number 4, a junior from Inman, South Carolina, Clint Peterson. Number 6, the freshman from Maricopa, Arizona, Dakota Burgess. Number 9, the senior from Reading, Pennsylvania, Riley Rhodes. Number 12, the junior from Reading, Pennsylvania, Ramont Rhodes. Number 14, a junior from Rancho Santa Margarita, California, David Stiefel. Number 16, the sophomore from Spartanburg, South Carolina, Anthony Ruiz. Number 17, the freshman from Kernerville, North Carolina, Angel Acosta. Number 19, a junior from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Salvador Picard. Number 22, a junior from Hampton, Georgia, Nate Rager. Number 28, a junior from Madison, North Carolina, David Cuevas. Number 33, the senior from Brazil, Rafael Sanzio. The Eagles are led by Coach Joe Lee Waz with assistant coaches Mateus Canada and Ryan Kennard. Officiating for today's game are Ryan Campbell, Jason Kuehl, and Rainier Kelly. Please stand as we're led in prayer. Dear Lord, these players meet here to compete. We ask that you keep them safe and free from injuries, and that everything done here today will bring honor and glory to you. In your name we pray, amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition.
As the wind speeds begin to pick up here at Eagle Field, let's briefly go ahead and review the starting lineups. For the Toccoa Falls Eagles, Alex Diaz will be in goal. Cleto Lerma, Juan Medina, Michael Guthrie, Nathan Maloney, Dylan Bodney, John McLeaver, Christian Moss, Jonathan Betchel, Larzo Hakeem, and Colton Davis are the starting lineup for the Toccoa Falls Eagles. And now for your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. The center back, Clint Peterson wearing number 4, Dakota Barkis wearing number 6, Riley and Ramont Rhodes wearing the I would say the triple numbers in 9 and 12. Number 14, David Stiefel. Number 16, Anthony Ruiz. Number 17, Angel Acosta. Number 19, Salvador Picard. Number 22, Nate Regier. Number 33, Rafael Sanzio. And in goal for the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, making his first start today of the season, David Cuevas. The officials playing, not the officials, but the officials officiating this afternoon is Ryan Campbell, Jason Kuehl, and Rainier Kelly. as both teams prepare to get in their starting formations. Lucas, what are you expecting to see out of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles as of early?
I expect to see them playing a really good game, passing the ball a lot, and try to study the Toccoa team like we always strive for. And in the first 5-6 minutes, I think they're going to try to be a little bit aggressive and try to put a goal in. So that's how I see the Eagles today, and that's what I imagine Coach Joe talked to them for the game.
The Toccoa Falls Eagles, having never beat Pensacola Christian College Eagles since their inaugural season. Just to let you guys know, we're going to be referring to the Eagles from Toccoa as Toccoa and the Eagles from Pensacola as the Eagles, and the game kicks off. The Eagles providing adequate pressure, and a deflection by Riley Rhodes. Number 12, Bodney, gets the ball taken from him. And number 6, Juan Medina, recovers the ball. Moss with the throw-in. Intended target, Medina, but back to Moss. The ball will be turned over to the Eagles, and I believe number 22, Colton Davis, gets hit in the eye. Peterson finds his former club teammate, Ruiz, in the middle. Picard to Stiefel. Wind speed's picking up here in Pensacola as Clint Peterson, the two-time All-American, extends the ball to his former club teammate, Anthony Ruiz. Ball hit out of bounds, but possession will remain with the Eagles. Salvador Picard. Lucas, we love to see the Eagles working the ball here early and having huge possessions of the ball.
Yeah, that's really important for the team because, like I saw, Toccoa only has 2 subs, and it's really hot today, so if we keep the ball controlling the game, they're going to be doing most of the runs, and they're probably going to get tired faster, so I'm pretty sure that's one of the strategies for the Eagles too.
Interesting pass to Sanzio, but he loses it, and Toccoa will take possession. McLeaver finds the captain, McLoney, Nathaniel McLoney, the midfielder for Tallahassee. Toccoa trying to make something happen here. Now Acosta possesses the ball. Stiefel finds Rhodes, actually Ruiz. He finds Barkas. Barkas to Vermont Rhodes. Intended target Sanzio, but he miscues the pass. Toccoa being 4-4 on the season, having 1 region win against Trinity Baptist.
Set up. You good, Christian. Yep, go, you got it, yep.
This will create a corner kick opportunity, actually a throw-in for Toccoa. Christian Moss, the freshman from Kennesaw, Georgia, will have the responsibilities of the throw-in.
Go Tyler Dillon! Go Tyler Dillon!
Practically a long corner kick opportunity, but used with its hands. Toccoa inside the box here, and Cuevas collects it. David Cuevas making his first start of the year. Played majority of your senior year last year, Lucas, and had 2 shutouts, and I believe was top 5 in the nation last year in saves.
Yeah, David's a really good keeper. What I like him the most because he really talks to the 10 in the back line. He really helps to organize the team, and he's always outside the box helping and getting ready for make big saves.
Rhodes gets into the box from the long ball from Barkas, but he loses it. Toccoa clears it, and that guy's out of bounds. Clint Peterson, the 2-time All-American, will award the throw-in.
I got it.
5 minutes elapsed in this game so far. No score as of early, but the Eagles have been dominant, possessing the ball for majority of the game. The Eagles secured their first home win last week, actually last Friday rather, against Mississippi University. hoping to get their second home win this week. A bit of a slow start earlier to this season, but trying to gain as much momentum as possible before heading into the postseason. Ball intercepted by Acosta. Long ball to Moss. Medina advances the ball to the middle of the field and finds his left winger. Beautiful thought by Medina, yet the ball goes offsides. Lucas Sampaio, you being a coach in the area, explain to the viewers at home what offsides is, because a lot of people can get confused easily.
Okay, so basically the offsides when their first player or their striker or their attacker is between our defensive line with our keeper. So not to be in offsides, we need to have at least 2 players behind the ball, or the ball needs to come from the back. So usually if the guy is in front of our back line, then he's gonna be offside.
Barkas trying to find Ruiz with open space. Thank you so much, Lucas, for providing that great insight. Yet the ball will remain with Toccoa. Regier splits through the defense and finds an open Peterson. Acosta finds Ruiz. Picard in the middle of the field finds Ruiz again. Picard to Ruiz. Inside to Acosta. Peterson, he comes up from the back line. Works inside and finds Vermont Rhodes again. Sanzio. Through ball to Vermont Rhodes. Actually, not Vermont, but Riley Rhodes. Rhodes to Peterson. Peterson attempts to split the defense, but to no avail. Toccoa attempts to counteract. Regier. Cuevas doing a phenomenal job communicating from the goalkeeper position. Ball intended to Stiefel gets intercepted. Barkas comes through the middle. Barkas long ball to Rhodes. And Riley was offsides. Sampaio, what are you seeing here early by both teams, both Toccoa and the Eagles?
The Eagles team is controlling the game, like we said before. They are passing the ball a lot in the middle of the field. They're switching sides, which is really good. But I like to see them playing a little bit more aggressive on the final end, on the final third, and trying to score some goals.
Moss with the long ball, and Cuevas clears it. Ball intended to Dylan Bodney. And if he would have got a step earlier, possibly could have netted in a goal for Toccoa. Moss will come for the throw-in. Cuevas calls off Regier and now has the ball in his hand, finds Peterson. Peterson finds Regier in the middle. Picard. Ruiz. Barkas in the middle with plenty of space, finds Peterson. Picard in the middle. Barkas. Toccoa with the interesting formation, I believe having 5 midfielders on the floor right now. Barkas finds Vermont. Back to Peterson. Ruiz with a lot of space. Regier quickly regains it. Drawing close to the 10-minute marker of this first half of play. Stiefel trying to make an attack here. Ruiz into the box, he crosses it, and collected by Alex Diaz. Diaz from Toccoa Falls. Second in the nation in saves. Tries to set up Bodney, and a close miss by Cuevas. Toccoa into the box. Near shot opportunity for number 15, Christian Moss. Now Toccoa is in the box. Colton Davis tries to make something happen here early, but to no avail.
Toccoa Falls it's playing with their lines very low and waiting for the Eagles to attack. And when they get the ball, they're always going to try the long ball and try to counterattack against our team. So our defense line need to be aware of that because they almost had a big chance now. So we need to make sure that our team's paying attention to the back line.
2 miscues on the back line. Great call there by Sampaio. And any simple mistake, Lucas, in the back line can easily result to a scoring opportunity for the opposing team. Ball skied into the box. And this will be a throwing opportunity for Toccoa. Peterson. Barkis finds Ruiz. Peterson. He controls it. Almost a bit too strong of a touch, but regains it again. Tries to work up the middle. 34 minutes even left in the court, in the half actually. Stiefel on the opposite end. Ruiz tries to work inside. Ball nearly misses. Medina will take over. Medina finds Davis. Davis inside. Gets it back to the back line. Regier with beautiful defense gets called for the foul. And what a beautiful display of a defensive challenge by Regier. Barkis to Rhodes. Regier. Regier advances and finds Ruiz, and that gets taken away. Ruiz for the throw-in finds Sanzio. Sanzio plays all over the field. From the same country as Lucas, actually. He's from Sao Paulo, Brazil, and as well as Lucas is as well. And I believe, my bad, Lucas, actually, are you guys from the same area?
No, Rafa is from Minas Gerais. It's another state, but I met him when I got to college here on our first day. We did tryouts together, and it was a lot of fun to play together with him. Big friend.
Lucas and Rafa almost get an opportunity in the box there. But Lucas and Rafa played together a large, extensive period of time during his time here as a student at Pensacola Christian College. Lucas now coaching in the area, Rafa doing his master's in business administration. Barkis, long ball to Vermont Rhodes. Moss loses it. Riley into the box, sets up Sanzio. The ball goes in between his legs there. Barkis tries to swing one inside. Riley Rhodes with an opportunity there, but can't get a touch on it. Peterson. Sanzio. Missed touch there, but Riley regains it. Rhodes finds Sanzio. Long ball to Stiefel, but that gets taken away. Ruiz will set up for the throw-in opportunity. And Chase Hawkins, the freshman from Conway, Arkansas, comes into play in the midfield, substituting for Salvador Picard. 30 minutes even left in the first half of action. Still a 0-0 ball game. Sanzio finds Rhodes as the wind begins to pick up a little more. Barkis to Vergeer. Sanzio, long ball to Riley Rhodes. He takes a big touch on it. Finds his brother. Peterson, Rhodes. Hawkins loses it. Let's see how Toccoa counteracts. McLeaver. Hawkins takes the interception. A lot of back and forth here, Lucas Sampaio, in the early goings of this game.
Yeah, that's true. It's a good game. They're playing a lot. Eagles keep the ball in their attacking field, and Toccoa is trying to defend themselves. That's why the game is so back and forth, because the Eagles try to attack, but Toccoa is always trying to get the ball back and try to counterattack them.
Acosta holds on to the ball. Sanzio from distance. And it deflects off the back of a Toccoa player. Sanzio with a very big foot, Sampaio. And he can shoot that one from distance.
Oh yeah, if he hits the nice shot and goes in goal, he has always a good chance. And there's the long ball that I told you.
Davis, one-on-one with Rhodes, and he gets shoved to the ground. Another miscues by the Eagles' back line, which could have created another scoring opportunity for the Eagles. Still a 0-0 ball game, 28 minutes left in the first half of action. Reminder to the fans at home that at the college level of soccer, no extra time is granted by the center official. As the wind begins to pick up even more than it was before, a long ball to Riley Rhodes on the left sideline, and he loses it. Riley Rhodes leads this team in goals and assists this year with 4 of each. Last year was the lead goal scorer of the region, and I believe was second in the nation in goals as well. Peterson. And speaking of goals, Lucas, last year, what an attacking group that we had. We had you, who had 5 goals. And a shot at the goal for Acosta. Big foot there, but just misses. But like I was saying, Sampaio, what an attacking strike we had here for the Eagles last year in the 2020 season. We had players like you, who was at the forward position, had 5 goals in the season. Riley Bohalski last year with 8. Zach Kluver, the D1 transfer from Cleveland State, with 8 goals as well. And Riley, the rising junior, having a breakout season with 13. But that type of scoring isn't with the Eagles this year. What do you think the Eagles have to do very well, since that scoring isn't here from last year, in order for them to be competitive in games?
I think they need to keep working hard. They have good guys up top. They have a lot of quality. And they need to finish from outside. Sometimes I feel like they're a little bit afraid of trying. So they need to keep going and crossing the balls. And at some point, going to happen. They're going to start scoring a lot.
Sampaio, as you did say, a lot of quality in the top of the box. But do you think the experience factor with a lot of these guys being so young has an effect on the way they score here?
Yeah, for
Peterson!
Sure.
With the shot on frame, but Diaz gets a hand on it, sets up a corner kick opportunity. But Sampaio, what were you saying there?
Yeah, definitely. When you have a little bit more experience, you get to the game and you're more calm. I feel like we have a lot of freshmen this year. They're a little bit nervous, but they have a lot of potential for the games that I watch. They're doing great this year.
Right now, David Seafood was checked out for Cole Scott. Scott, injured for majority of his freshman campaign, comes back here early. Clint tries to sky into the box here, get ahead on it, but to no avail. Let's see how the Eagles retaliate off the missed corner. Peterson up top. Peterson crosses it into the middle. Riley Rhodes to Hawkins. Acosta. He tries to shoot one and almost finds the corner. Diaz gave up on trying to even reach that one, and Acosta almost stole one from the keeper. Beautiful shot there, Lucas.
That was really close. I wish it was goal. That would be beautiful.
That would have been a beautiful shot there. Magnificent kicking and scoring by Acosta, the freshman already this year with 3 goals and 2 assists. Easily having probably one of the best freshman campaigns out of all the freshmen in our region. Acosta playing the first latter half of his freshman campaign in the midfield position. Switch to striker. He finds Riley Rhodes. He crosses it middle. Not Cole, but Chase almost gets a foot on it. My apologies, that actually almost was Cole Scott. Scott already with a goal this season, I believe against Louisiana College. Medina, long ball up the left sideline. Ruiz interrupts the counterattack. Ball on the foot of Cuevas. Sends one long. Peterson now playing in the midfield, having Barkas and Regier playing the 2 center back positions. Peterson crosses it inside and collected by Diaz. Sampaio, as we talked about earlier, Clinton is a very flexible player, able to play on all aspects of the field. Now playing on in the midfield alongside with Chase Hawkins and Rafael Sanzio, and we've already seen 2 attacks by the Eagles.
Yeah, I like how the team has a lot of versatile players where they can play in different positions and switch. When our number 8, Hawkins, got in the game, Dakota dropped to the back line and Clinton went to the middle. And it's helping a lot to create a lot of chance for our team.
Another attacking opportunity for Toccoa gets interrupted. Now a long ball for Rhodes on the right side. He gets past the defender, crosses it middle, nobody's there. Nobody's home in that delivery. Sets up a throw-in opportunity for, I believe, not a throw-in, but Barkas got a foot on it. Crosses it inside to Cole Scott. Scott miscued by the goalie. Let's see if he can send one inside. He loses it. Moss with the ball. He sends one off the right sideline. Regier gets a hand on it. Nate Regier, the junior out of Hampton, Georgia, grew up in Indiana. Not the most flashy player, but really knows what he's doing on that back line, Sampaio.
Yeah, he's a really strong player. He has a good physique to play as a defender, and he's growing a lot as a soccer player.
Acosta loses the ball, yet it remains with the Eagles. Hawkins. Barkas, playing the center back position, finds our left wing, Ramont. Tries to curve one inside, comes right back at him. The Eagles are back to work here. Hawkins inside. He'll try to take one at the net, and that gets deflected by a Eagles defender from Toccoa. Long ball opportunity for Toccoa, and that gets interrupted again. Intended target, Dylan Bodney. Regier with a lot of space to move. Rhodes. Acosta inside. Barkas playing the center back position here. Finds Ruiz. Ruiz to Clint Peterson. Long ball to the corner to Ruiz. Let's see if he'll cross it inside. He does. Cole tries to get a foot on it, yet misses. The third attacking opportunity with Clint Peterson playing the midfield. You think this is something that Joe Lee was, the coach for the Eagles, and also 2-time National Coach of the Year, is going to start doing more frequently, Lucas?
Definitely. If we need to put our team up, Clint's definitely a good player to help us to do that. He has a lot of quality on the ball and the passes, and he always makes good runs, and that's why he's creating a lot of space for our team.
Sanzio. Quickly triple teamed here. Touch pass to Hawkins. Rhodes with a lot of space. No one attacking him. Crosses one inside. 3 Eagles jerseys in the goalie box. No one can find the ball. Davis, touch pass to Medina. Davis is now on the run. Long ball to number 12, Dylan Bodney. He's working with, I believe, Barkus. Bodney with the throw-in as Barkus hits the ball out.
Hey, Colton! That's a great ball.
Number 15, Christian Moss. The Toccoa Eagles are coached by head coach Steve Hughes. I believe he's been coaching with Toccoa for a number of years now.
Yep, now you can, hold on, wait till Christian runs.
I believe he coached previously at Emmanuel College. Now has been coaching with Toccoa for, I believe, 4 to 7 years. Hawkins touch pass to Acosta. He controls it. Acosta slows down the tempo here. Eagles still with numbers. Beautiful spin move by Acosta, the freshman from Kernersville, North Carolina. Sanzio finds Monty with a lot of space to move. He'll find Cole Scott, the freshman. Looks inside to Peterson. Finds Acosta. Acosta almost loses it, and he does. Peterson with the interception. Works inside. Peterson. Through pass to Riley. Ruiz. Peterson with a lot of room. He'll take a shot. A lot of power behind that, but gets deflected by a Eagles from Toccoa defender. Sanzio. Intended target Acosta. That gets intercepted. Medina with room to work here. Bodney. Actually, yeah, that was actually Bodney. Gets knocked over by the keeper. Almost had an open run at the goal here, Lucas Sampaio.
Yeah, Toccoa is doing a great job defensively. They're stopping the Eagles up there, and the long balls, they're always there. Number 12,
Dylan Bodney.
Dylan Bodney is always ready to make a run and be one-on-one with the keeper. And if the Eagles doesn't pay attention to that, they're going to penalize at some point.
Acosta by himself with the keeper. Yet Davis wins that matchup. Diaz, actually. My apologies. The wind begins to pick up a lot more. And Sampaio, one thing that I'm starting to realize in this matchup, that the Eagles are doing a lot of moving of the ball, possessing. Yet the Toccoa Falls Eagles are still getting about the same amount of opportunities towards the goal, and they're hardly holding on to the ball here.
Yeah, the Eagles are trying to break their lines. Toccoa is doing a great job in defense. And when we go up, we're leaving a lot of space in the back line. And that's when Toccoa is creating their chances, because they're always going with the long balls and trying to counterattack, and that's what's giving them the chance in the game.
Sanzio gets attacked by Medina. Regier, long ball to Riley Rhodes. Gets a head on it and regains his possession. Rhodes gets a collision from the Toccoa Falls defender. Can't necessarily see his jersey number from here. Yet the Eagles will take over. Acosta with room to work. He'll get it on his right foot. And Diaz with another beautiful save. Diaz with, I believe, 4 saves this game. Second in the nation with saves for the season. Cuevas, we thought he was going to pick up that ball, but smart decision by keeping it on his feet, allowing the momentum to continue to pick up here, Lucas.
Yeah, that was a smart play, and Eagles trying again.
Miscommunication by the Toccoa offense. Vermont Rhodes will come for the throw-in. Regier 15 minutes left in this half. A lot of fans at home are normally used to seeing a break in between around the 25 to 20 minute period of the first half. But due to the fact that this is later in the season, teams don't necessarily have to take water breaks anymore. Well, mandatory water breaks, as that is. Touch pass to Riley Rhodes. He's inside in the box. Rhodes hits the dirt here, yet hit out by a Toccoa Falls defender.
I like how the Eagles are doing a lot of giving goals on the right side, and that's working a lot. We had 3-4 crossings from there, always with the giving goals.
And one thing that's really doing well with those giving goals, or some will call wall passes, is the fact Clinton Peterson is playing that top midfield position, doing a great job distributing.
Exactly, just need someone in the box not to finish and score the goal. But the creation's there.
Rhodes inside. Open box for the Eagles, and I believe Diaz gets pushed or shoved from behind, making it a violation on the Eagles' defense. Alex Diaz, the goalkeeper from Savannah, Georgia, gets a goal kick opportunity. Moss loses the ball, yet Scott is called with the foul. Number 20, Jonathan Betchel, kicks the ball off. Medina with the ball, attacked by Peterson. Scott with the foot on it. Creates a long ball opportunity for Acosta, but couldn't read it. Sanzio. Peterson, wall pass beautifully placed. Sanzio finds Hawkins. Touch pass to Riley. Gets a foot on it, yet the, I believe, right side official calls offsides. Sampaio, it doesn't seem like that call there.
Well, from up here, I didn't see an offside. I think Riley was coming from the back, but it is what it is. They're going to keep working on this, and we're going to put on a goal.
Those offsides calls super difficult to call, especially from the broadcast booth. We can easily see the fact that if a defender's offsides, but the right and left side officials always have the higher demand. Samuel Berrigan prepares to check in for the Eagles. Samuel hitting the game winner against University of Mississippi in their last matchup. The sophomore from Santa Rosa County, Florida.
Coming in for the Eagles, number 10, Samuel Berrigan.
Berrigan comes in for Rafael Sanzio. Sanzio getting a much-needed rest after practically being all over the field in this first half of play, Lucas.
Yeah, Rafa's playing a lot. He's running all over the place. He started the game as an attacking midfielder, and he ended the first half as defender mid, and he's definitely running a lot. He needs some rest for the second half.
And the midfield, a super difficult position to play because you're literally on one side of the floor until the other side of the floor, practically getting to put your cleats on all sides of the field, playing the midfielder position. Diaz with the throw-in. Still a 0-0 ball game. Toccoa competing heavily with the number 4 team in the nation. Reguer with the beautiful header. Almost could have been a beautiful through ball by the Eagles. The first shot on goal, not on goal, but the first shot made by the Eagles from Toccoa, and that skies over the head of Cuevas. Berrigan. Barkis. Scott finds Peterson. Peterson threw ball to Hawkins. We'll see what Hawkins can do here. And Diaz with a beautiful stop. Beautiful stop there by Hawkins, yet he is slow to come up.
Beautiful ball by Clint. He really found the run, and Hawkins was there in perfect time. Fortunately, he crashed with the goalie, but that was a good try for the Eagles.
The goalie, Alex Diaz, slow to get up here. The goalkeeper from Savannah, Georgia, As the medical team comes out, we will take a quick moment as he has to recover. Welcome back, fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with former player here for the Eagles, Lucas Sampaio, previously seeing a moment where Alex Diaz was slow to get up after a bang-bang play with Cole Hawkins making a play at the goal. Number 15, Christian Moss for the throw-in. Toccoa with practically an entire freshman squad here. Only 2 juniors on this roster. McGuffrey tries to make a play inside, but that gets intercepted. Berrigan makes a move. Berrigan finds Hawkins. Hawkins almost tries a long ball, but doesn't think about it. Regina with a nice interception. Gets it back to Monty and goes back to his position. Peterson works inside. Back tap to Berrigan. Scott. Vermont Rhodes to Peterson. Peterson inside to Rhodes. Hawkins crosses inside and just too far. Sampaio, the Eagles doing a great job moving the ball and making sure everyone gets their touches, but they just can't seem to place the ball into the back of the net.
Yeah, they're trying to find their space. Like I said, Toccoa is defending really, really well. They know what they have to do. They know their strategy today, and that's what they're doing. So the Eagles are trying to find space.
Rhodes with a beautiful strike towards the net. And Sampaio, possibly the wind is affecting the way these balls are going into the net or not.
It can affect a little bit, and right now the Eagles are playing against the wind, so it's been a little bit harder. You need to put a little bit more power in the ball, but that's going to be good for them in the second half.
Yeah, play for Riley Rhodes that literally inches away from the crossbar could have been the first goal netted in by the Eagles with 8 minutes left to go. Medina works it inside. He'll find Maloney. Toccoa crosses it inside. Peterson, not Peterson, but Acosta to Hawkins. Hawkins with the through ball to Riley. Rhodes back to Hawkins. He's quickly swarmed by 2 defenders, and that's a foul in the box, I believe. A foul in the box results to an automatic penalty kick. And Sampaio, this could be the first opportunity for the Eagles to score.
Yeah, penalty kick, clear. The guy hit him from the back, and the referee was right there and called it. So let's see. Hopefully Eagles can put one.
The Eagles had numerous amounts of penalty kicks, only missing 1 this year against Bob Jones. Ironic that the next penalty kick is against a South Region opponent as well. If Chase Hawkins nets this one in, this will be the first one of his career. He goes to the left corner and he knocks it in. Chase Hawkins from Conway, Arkansas, gets his first career goal and the first goal for the Eagles this year. Not this year, but this game. Let's go ahead and see that one again.
Goal by number 8, Chase Hawkins.
Hawkins takes his time with that one and nails it actually right in the middle. The Eagles do strike first. Let's see how Toccoa strives to equalize. Costly decision for them in the box resulted to points for the Eagles.
Yeah, hopefully if this goal, Toccoa start coming out a little bit more, giving more space to the Eagles when they're attacking end, and not being this trying to go back and forth all the time and trying to control more the game. Hopefully the Eagles can be more relaxed now.
Aggressive play there by the freshman from Conway, Arkansas, as Medina hits the ground and now begins to limp. Shaking up from that bang-bang play there. Maloney inside. Toccoa attacking. And Berrigan with the strong move to remove the ball from the Toccoa territory. The Eagles are now on the move. Rhodes. Ruiz inside. Ruiz dribbles it directly out of bounds, and the goal kick will be awarded to the keeper. 6 minutes left to go in this first half of play. And Mason Brink, the senior
Coming
from
in
Michigan,
for the Eagles, number 3, Mason Brink.
Checks into the game for Clint Peterson. Mason Brink, a person I believe you played with his freshman year, Lucas Sampaio, took 2 years of a break from athletics here with the Eagles and now is back here playing for his senior season.
Yeah, I played with Mason in my sophomore year. He was freshman, and he's a great player in the middle. Can forget the game against the Trinity Baptist where he got 2 red cards for their team, and we always talked to him about that, saying that that was his best game.
Wow, what a moment there by the senior midfielder from Michigan. That's like, man, Lucas Sampaio with the jokes. Man, but Wow, that was that was funny. Funny moment shared there by a couple teammates from previous times. As Mason Brink running parallel of Rhodes as Rhodes extends to the middle. Brink chips it into the box, and Diaz falls on it. Finds Medina. Rhodes gets the tip of his foot on that. Nearly a handball situation there for Toccoa. But the ball will stay with the Eagles regardless, with 5 minutes left in the first half of action. Ball intended for Hawkins. Marcus to Brigier. Toccoa trying to provide pressure. Let's see how the Eagles counteract. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first half of action. Rhodes on the right side. Rhodes stays up. Rhodes crosses it middle to Mason. Hawkins almost getting a clear opportunity towards the box. And the Eagles lose it. Mason regains his step, crosses it inside to Rhodes. Rhodes nowhere near the box here. Tries to sneak the ball into the inner post. 4 minutes even left in the first half of action.
Riley!
Coming in, number 11, Ked Augustin.
Checking into the game, my close friend and also right forward for the Eagles, not right forward, but I believe left winger for the Eagles, Ked Augustine from Cap-Haitian, Haiti. Augustine in the reserves game scored a goal against Thomas University, a game that didn't count for their record or their standing, but a beautiful goal it was. Barragan to Ruiz. Scott tries to get past the defender. Gets a little bit too fancy there. And 2 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first half of action. Foul called by the right official. And the Toccoa Falls Eagles will take over. Eagles still lead 1-0. Toccoa advances the ball forward, but the Eagles still are providing adequate pressure. Medina with the ball in the middle. Had Moss running on the right sideline. Hawkins with the beautiful takeaway. Chase Hawkins gets pushed from behind. That'll set up not a penalty kick, but a free kick opportunity. And the referee awards the Toccoa Falls defender a red card, not a red card, but a yellow card. Sampaio, do you believe that was the appropriate call to make by the referee?
Yeah, because he stopped a counterattack, and he pushed Hawkins from the back. So that's a right decision for the referee.
Toccoa making a wall here. Barragan and Hawkins behind the ball. Barragan lifts one into the box. Recovered by Medina. He misplays it, and he's on the ground. Medina, already limping earlier, I believe is grimacing on that same left ankle. Helped up by Acosta.
Hey, we're in box. Michael, we're in box. Hey, box.
Number 21 No, actually, no, number 20, Jonathan Betchel, back for the free kick opportunity. Rhodes gets a head on it, and the ball back to him as well. Acosta has both Cole Scott and Ken Augustine on his right and left. Let's see if Scott can win this ball. He doesn't. But the Eagles still have the ball, and they're attacking side of the field with 50 seconds left to try to put something in the back of the box here. Crossed inside. And too long for Ken Augustine to get a head on it. Would have been a beautiful opportunity since the goalie was out of position, Lucas Sampaio.
Yeah, that was a nice play for the Eagles. Sam would have a good cross, and Kelly was right there to finish. Unfortunately, the ball didn't get in.
20 seconds even left in the first half of play. Scott with the ball.
10,
the Eagles not
9,
looking to score here,
8,
but not to
7,
make a mistake that could be
6,
costly going into the
5,
first half.
4,
Augustine
3, 2, 1.
was offsides before the half came to a close. And ladies and gentlemen, that will be the half. The Eagles take a quick 1-0 lead as Chase Hawkins from Conway, Arkansas nets in a goal. More and plenty of action awaits for the rest of this matchup. But until then, please enjoy a couple promotional videos provided by Pensacola Christian College.
What makes you smile? Time with people you love. Making a difference at your work or ministry. Fun memories and the little things that make your day. Going to graduate school can mean giving up those things, but it doesn't have to. With an online master's degree from Pensacola Christian College, you can reach your goals and still be there for family, work, and ministry. Of course, earning a graduate degree comes with challenges, like money and time. But with online learning, you can get a degree that's made for your schedule and budget. One that only costs a little over $10,000, with a flexible payment option too. And with online learning, you can learn anytime, anywhere, with classes that fit your schedule. Take the next step by choosing one of several master's degree programs: business administration, educational leadership, ministry, Bible exposition, and others. At Pensacola Christian College, you'll get a biblical perspective and insight from caring professionals and ministry leaders. So when you graduate, you won't have just a diploma. You'll have confidence to go further in your ministry or career, and you'll still have those memories that make you smile. It's graduate school built for real life. Graduate school built for you. You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? How are you going to influence your world for Christ? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
Working as a physical therapist, it is a ministry all its own to just build a relationship with the people. I mean, that's my ultimate goal, is I want to help people get better.
I want to go to law school, get into a cybersecurity program. That way I can incorporate both programming and law, protecting companies from cybercrime.
I love being around people, and I love learning about people. I knew that with nursing, it wasn't just about helping people physically, like it was helping them spiritually too. That's what's important in life.
As I began to pray more, God, I have a huge decision to make. Where am I going to go to school? I only have one life. What do you want me to do with it? And he began to show me that what I enjoy doing can be used for his honor and for his glory. God led me to Pensacola Christian College to pursue my passion for finance through a biblical perspective.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but I know I need to go for nursing, so I'm gonna go and I'll have to study really hard, and I just didn't really look forward to it. But now, like on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun, and I didn't feel like that freshman year.
I'll look back and I'll be like, man, I remember I used to struggle with that. And then maybe a freshman looks at what I'm doing and they're like, what are you even looking at? I'm like, this is easy stuff.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Last summer, I did an internship in Germany in a genetics lab, and I was able to use the techniques and tools I had learned in the labs here over there, and it made so much more sense because I already knew what I was doing and why I was doing it.
I think teaching is communicating facts, but I think the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
My teaching isn't about me, it's about where God is taking each individual student down the road.
We have great faculty, and they honestly inspire me. Seeing all of these faculty members who have doctorates, you can definitely see what they've learned reflected through what they teach.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. I've had teachers other places, and they'll say that, but if you go up to them, they don't really want to give you the time or try to respond. And here, it's just totally different. You can just have a really good teacher-student relationship.
The faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. That philosophy will always work.
Sometimes they'll ask us, what verse do you think would apply to this? How a verse would relate to a situation.
Biblical worldview is seeing all of my life through what God has shown us in Scripture.
And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC in the first place, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
If my goal is to be in the will of God, it helps so much to know that my teacher has that same goal.
Everything that I see here is Christ-centered. Their main purpose is, we want you to see more of Jesus Christ. That is what I see in PCC.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ. I hope that I can just have a little part of molding and shaping them like the Lord Jesus Christ.
They want students to come out of PCC and to make an influence and an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
As president of PCC, I want you to know that we're committed to providing an excellent liberal arts education that's built upon the foundation and truths of God's Word. We won't compromise on biblical principles, and our purpose is to equip you for whatever it is God's called you to do. Make the most of this opportunity in life, and choose the college that best prepares you for that calling. PCC has so much to offer. We're located just minutes from the beautiful sugar white sands and emerald waters of Pensacola Beach. We're known for providing the best education value among accredited Christian colleges. And we have great facilities and activities that'll provide memorable experience to your college life. So as you think to the future and think about choosing a college, don't just choose a college because of its location, near home or by the beach. Don't just choose a Christian college because it's affordable like PCC is. And don't just choose a college because your friends go there and it looks like a fun place to attend. Choose a Christian college because God's called you there. Because that place will empower you to influence the world for Christ in whatever God's called you to do.
The best part about what I do is we get to see the difference that we're able to make by helping people with issues with federal agencies through our coalition program and seeing what issues are affecting our community and providing that feedback to the congressman. It's really unique opportunity to be here in the district because it's less politics and more community. Having a Christian worldview and politics today, I think, is essential to our country succeeding. So being able to communicate with people that maybe don't have those same ideologies or principles backing their logic without them feeling judged or that they're wrong, but also trying to give them something to think about that may change the way that they vote or the way that they create policy or legislation. Pensacola Christian College definitely had a high quality of education. I felt like I succeeded at college better than I did prior just because of the fact that my teachers really cared about what I was learning, why I was learning it. I really appreciated the relationships I had with my professors as well as the professional skills that they taught me. My teachers really cared about what I was learning, why I was learning it. You need guidance, you need wisdom, you need determination, you need doors to open, and at college, I feel like the spiritual atmosphere very much led and encouraged me to have that one-on-one relationship with God and take me to the next step in life.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule. A perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, whether from around the country or around the world, watching from the comfort of your own home or even watching from a mobile device. We're super excited and delighted for having you guys to be a part of this broadcast and also the second half of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles versus Toccoa Falls game. Alvin Chapman alongside with 2-time national champion and also forward for the Eagles last year, Lucas Sampaio. Lucas, tell me about this first half of play that you've been seeing.
That was a good first half for the Eagles. They were trying to work the ball a lot. They controlled most of the game. Toccoa Falls was doing a good job defending the game and trying the long balls. They had a few chances. They didn't finish and go. But our team was controlling the game all the time, trying to do some finish from outside. We had a strong attacking on the right side, doing a lot of giving goals and crossings. And the Eagles ended up putting a goal with a PK, which was really good for them. Hopefully the second half will be a little bit better to watch because I think Toccoa Falls will start coming out a little bit and trying to attack the Eagles. So it will create more space to the strikers and midfielders. And hopefully it will be a better second half.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the scoring opportunities for both teams. The Eagles had 10 shots on goal. No, not 10 shots on goal, but 10 shots in total, 6 of them on goal. But the only points that we scored, although we had the upper hand in the point column, is to a penalty kick. What do the Eagles have to do in order for us to be better involving our finishing?
I think that for the second half, I would like to see a little bit more of attacking from the left side too and some finish from outside the box. I feel like this will create a little bit more chances for us to score a goal. And also, now we're going to be playing for the same side as the wind it is, so the ball going to gain a lot more speed, and this will definitely make it harder for the Toccoa Falls goalie. Yeah,
and, I mean, since now, I mean, Cuevas was playing against the wind coming this way, and now Cuevas is playing towards the winds touring this way. And listen, Sampaio, this wind has been going back and forth all day. What is David Cuevas, or as we guys love to call him, Queso, what is he going to have to do in order to have another shutout in this ball game? Already having 2 last year top 5 in the nation last year in shutouts.
I think for Queso it will be good, the wins against him. So the Toccoa Falls will have to put more power in the ball, but the wind gonna end up holding the ball a little bit. So Queso needs to be aware of that, and he needs to be paying attention. But he's a good goalie, and he definitely gonna do a good job today.
As we were talking about earlier in our pregame show, Clint Peterson moving practically all over the field here in this contest. At first playing a little bit of center back, now, and even during the latter half of the first half, now playing in, I believe, the offensive midfield for the Eagles. What do you think his flexibility is going to do in order for us to even possibly get some goals in the back of the net?
Well, Clint's a good player to create space. He can hold the ball, find good passes, and that's good. That helps a lot the team, especially in the attacking end. And hopefully for the second half, he's a guy that finished a lot from the outside, has a good shot, so hopefully he can put at least one goal in the back of the net.
Now this game is now underway. The Eagles get the ball at first. Sanzio with an array of moves there. He maintains possession. I think he learned that one from you there, Lucas.
Nah, he tried. He needs to work a little bit more on that.
Throwing opportunity for the Eagles. Anthony Ruiz finds Berrigan. Berrigan is checked in for Salvador Picard in this ball game. Salvador Picard started the first half of action. Now Samuel Berrigan, the Santa Rosa, I was about to say Santa Rosa Christian, but the name of his school is Santa Rosa Academy, the Christian school, resident of Pensacola, is playing I want to say the 6th here for the Eagles right now. Peterson switches fields and finds Ruiz. Ruiz interrupted by number 9, Michael Guthrie, but Ruiz still maintains possessions. Only 2 minutes into the second half of action. 43 minutes left in regulation. The Eagles looking to attack here. Rhodes hits the dirt again, but the Eagles will still maintain the possession. Berrigan. Rhodes. Touch pass to Stiefel. He crosses one inside. Peterson, he gets a goal! Beautiful 1-2 punch by Stiefel and Peterson to get the goal here. And now Clint Peterson has his 3rd goal of the season. Let's see that one again.
Goal by number 4, Clint Peterson.
Clint Peterson, we talked about earlier, his flexibility to play practically anywhere on the field, playing the midfield position in that situation, and finds Alex Diaz off guard.
It's what we were saying. The Eagles need to work a little bit more on the left side. They created the chance. David Stiefel was right there to put the cross, and Clint show up in the boxes. Someone that the defense was not expecting, and he was by himself, and he could score a beautiful goal.
Clint Peterson, man, what an array of moves. He can defend, he can hold the ball, control the ball, and he also showed the fact that he can also put the ball on the back of the net. Now him being the 2nd lead goal scorer on this Eagles team. Sanzio finds Peterson. Peterson to Ruiz. Ruiz with the mistouch. Medea long ball to Bodney. Guthrie's there as well. Crosses it inside. Bodney tries to use the back of his head to secure it. Medina almost gets it, but Dakota Barkas clears it, and the Eagles now have numbers. Stiefel to Sanzio. And a lot of miscommunication in the attacking half for the Eagles. Barkas clears it. Aggressive move there by Anthony Ruiz, but the ball will remain with the Toccoa Falls Eagles. Lerma finds number 13, John Melver. Lerma to Melver. Attempts to switch his fields here. Moss gets the ball taken by Stiefel. Two to nothing ball game early in the second half. And Butchell skies the ball out of bounds.
I like how the Eagles midfielder are moving along. Clint, Sam, and Hafa, all of them are exchanging positions all the time, and I'm pretty sure that that's something that they've been practicing. And if you see at some point, Hafa is playing the defender, midfielder. Sometimes Clint's up top. Now Clint's playing more in the back. So this creates a lot of space for them and give them a lot of chance to go up and create attacks.
Long ball to Sanzio. He misses. Medina tries to start an attack, but that's interrupted by Ramont Rhodes. Stiefel with another ball inside, but that's collected by Alex Diaz. Moss. Long ball to Bodney. He has room to run. Kicks right to the keeper, and Cuevas clears it. Riley Rhodes with a plethora of room to run here. Holds the ball. Finds Peterson in the middle. Berrigan. Samuel Berrigan finds Riley. Beautiful one-touch pass. Rhodes tries to work it inside. He'll cross it. It hits off a Toccoa Falls defender, number 21, Lararzo Joaquin. My apologies, Lazaro Joaquin. This will set up another corner kick opportunity here for the Eagles. Behind the ball, Ramont Rhodes. Rhodes with the in-swinger. Melver collects it. Rhodes sends one inside again. And Stiefel nearly with a close goal, almost hugging the back post.
That was a good cross by Rhodes, and Stiefel was right there. Good play by the Eagles.
Diaz back for the free kick. Actually, the goal kick, my apologies. Berrigan. Sanzio finds Ruiz. Rhodes tries to work it inside to Acosta. Acosta gets it to his dominant foot, yet can't convert. Berrigan, he'll try to switch fields here, yet is met by number 2, Colton Davis. Let's see how Toccoa Falls counteracts here. Lucas, Toccoa Falls hasn't done a lot of what we've been seeing the Eagles do, working the ball up the field, trying to make sure everyone gets touches. Do you think that's working to their advantage, or do you think they need to kind of adapt more of a sharing the ball personality with their offense?
I think Toccoa Falls was doing a good job in the first half when they were defending. Now the Eagles put two on. They're trying to go to attack and try to score, and this is giving the Eagles a lot of space. Medina is the best player for Toccoa Falls, in my opinion. He's articulating the middle a lot, and he's doing a good job. And now the referee called something in fault.
The Eagles working quickly here. Riley Rhodes with a lot of space to move. Acosta inside, finds Rhodes. He'll take a shot at the goal and just misses. Beautiful wall pass opportunity by Acosta and Rhodes.
Yeah, Rhodes and Acosta are doing a good job playing together. It's, I think the second or third time they do this in the second half, and this helping a lot. They just need to finish and go.
Diaz behind the ball for the goal kick. And another near miss opportunity to score by the Eagles. yet still remain dominant in this ball game, leading 2-0. Rhodes finds Acosta again, controls it. Peterson holds onto the ball, finds his former club teammate, actually finds Vermont Rhodes. Stiefel, crossing it again. Riley with another near miss. His second near miss in this ball game. Actually third. Had one in the first half as well. Here goes Sanzio. And Sanzio with a wide open net. Can't seem to find the back of it, Sampaio.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. He had a really nice shot. A little bit too high. If he kept it low, the chance would be higher.
Lucas, wow, really generous on that comment there. I thought you were going to say, like, yeah, really nice shot, but, I mean, during my playing days, that was bread and butter for me, you know what I mean?
No, that was a hard shot sometimes, but Hafa did good.
Beautiful placement, but just can't seem to find the back of the net. Let's see another attacking opportunity here for the Eagles. Berrigan finds Acosta, sets up Berrigan again, and it's a goal! Beautiful communication by the two young players by the Eagles. Let's go ahead and rewind that one too. Berrigan moves confidently up the field. Acosta, he almost could have scored that one himself, but the unsubstituted play gives him his fourth assist of the season.
Good, nice goal. I'm happy for Sam. Sam's a really good friend of mine, and I'm happy that he scored on Friday. Now he scored his second goal this season, and he's doing a great job. And he's another player that I had the chance to work on during the summer and doing some personal training, and he definitely improved a lot.
Sanzio making a smart move there. A little bit of trickery there, putting the ball over Medina's head, yet gets fouled. Peterson. Regier. Peterson, he drops back. Acosta finds Ruiz as the wind begins to pick up. Rhodes with a lot of room to run here. Moves inside. He'll try to take it himself and misses again. Rhodes really striving here to put something in the back of the net here, and I believe that one is hit by Diaz.
Yeah, the referee called it a corner kick.
Interesting decision by the center official. But Stiefel, who normally doesn't take those corner kick opportunities, finds Sanzio, tries to get it inside, yet met by Hakeem. Peterson with a lot of room to work here. Finds Sanzio with a lot of room. Tries to put one in the back of the net, yet to no avail. The Eagles taking way more shots here in the second half compared to the first.
Yeah, they have a lot of more space to finish and to create. Now the Toccoa Falls trying to attack more. And it's like we said, first half until the goal, they were defending really well. After the PK, Toccoa Falls trying to get back in the game, and this giving a lot of space for the Eagles.
McCutchery, actually Guthrie, not McCutchery, gets the ball taken from him. And Rhodes wins his battle. Through ball to Acosta. And he tries to find the back of the net, yet can't. Ruiz, met by two defenders, and Guthrie recovers it. Regier. Sanzio to Peterson. Rhodes in the corner here. Gets shoved to the side, and the ball will remain with the Eagles. Short corner kick opportunity for the Eagles. Rhodes crosses one inside. Berrigan nearly gets another goal.
That was really close. And I actually talked to him last year, I told him that he could wear number 10 if he would honor the shirt, and he's doing a good job with that. So I'm really proud of this guy.
Wow, I believe number 10 was the jersey number you wore last year as well, Lucas. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Wow, and a beautiful range of moves here. It's kind of like the mentor passing down to his mentee, the jersey. You know, since you guys do a lot of extensive work over the summer with each other.
Oh yeah, I talk a lot to Sam this summer. And a fun fact is that I met his uncle last weekend in the tournament for the young ages. I was coaching my team, and then this guy came to me and said, hey, you know my nephew? And he introduced himself to me, and it's cool to see how his family is also involved with soccer. And this definitely affects him on the field because he grew up playing it, and this makes him a better player.
Clint Peterson slow to get up here. I believe he had a bit of a head collision, and the officials immediately, not the officials, but the medical team immediately comes out and escorting both teams and both players off the field. Clint Peterson and number 12, Dylan Rodney, the freshman from Georgia.
That's tough.
Chase Hawkins comes into the game for the injured Clint Peterson, the two-time All-American who can practically play all over the field. And Lucas, talk about the greatness of, not the greatness, but how great of a player Clint Peterson is, as you've played for him for 2 parts of his campaign as the Eagles player.
Yeah, Clint is definitely a good player. He helps a lot the team everywhere he plays. I feel like if you put him in goal, he gonna do good.
As a goalie?
Yeah, he's a good player, he's a good defender, a good striker, and he always helps. He's always like motivating players and helping us to be better every time we go to practice and games, and he's a good guy.
Drop ball opportunity open for any player. Salandio gets to it first. Stiefel crosses it inside. Hawkins coming off the bench, getting a play towards the box, yet cannot convert. Diaz with a long kick towards the middle of the field. Medina trying to make some offense happen here for the Eagles. Met by Berrigan. Melver from Butchell. He almost loses the ball. And Rhodes gets an opportunity. Rhodes will take it himself. Rhodes misses again. Rhodes literally pinpointing the same part of the net, yet still can't find a way to put the ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, he's working hard for that. He'll get there. Sometimes it's just hard. You try, and the ball never goes in, but if he keep working, he's going to score.
Sampaio, do you think Riley should possibly change his approach, maybe come and attack on another side of the ball, or do you think he should just continue doing what he's doing?
No, I think he needs to continue. He's doing a good job. It's just like the final touch where he's finishing the goal needs to be a little bit better. But
Hawkins finds Rhodes. Rhodes tries to put the ball in between his defender's legs. He falls down, yet Rhodes continues. Ball intended for Anthony Ruiz, loses it. Medina controls the ball in the middle of the field. Melver finds Butchell. Moss on the right sideline, loses it. Ramon Rhodes takes over. He'll attack, sets up Stiefel. He'll lose it in the box. Rhodes with a beautiful take here, crosses one inside anyway. Somehow gets a foot on that one. Hawkins, he'll cross one inside. No one dared to recover. Toccoa playing with one offensive player in the back. And Regier gets shoved to the ground, almost making an open goal opportunity for Colton Davis. And kind of weird, surprised that Colton Davis didn't get carded there, Sampaio.
yeah, that is a referee decision. Sometimes they would give a yellow card, but since it wasn't his attacking third and didn't cause any problems to Nate. That was a good decision for the referee.
Ruiz, deep inside of the box, loses it. Colton Davis gets a foot on it as the wind continues to pick up massively. Possibly the biggest breeze we've received all night. Guthrie on the left sideline. Gets past Regier, crosses it inside, and Cuevas with the collection. Sanzio, working with a lot of room, finds Hawkins. Hawkins to Rhodes, makes a move, gets past both defenders, pass to Acosta. Acosta loses his defenders, gets past another defender, and eventually loses it in the box. Imagine if Acosta would have possibly scored in that scenario.
Yeah, that would be a beautiful goal. He has a lot of foot skills. He's a really good player.
Anthony Ruiz unintentionally knocks down Medina and hits that same right foot that's been bothering him all afternoon. Ruiz is awarded the yellow card, and I believe the medical officials will come out, and as they adhere to his needs, we will take a quick break. Actually, no need. He got right back up. Medina, limping on the field, somehow finds some way to continue to play.
Yeah, Medina is a good player. He's the best player for Toccoa Falls this game. He's limping a little bit, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to continue.
Yeah, and it's that same ankle that's been bothering him all game. Got hurt once, got hurt again, and this one seemed like almost the final blow, but continues to fight on as his team still suffers 3-0. Guthrie gets challenged by Ruiz. Sanzio close with the interception and does get it. Stiefel with the ball in the middle of the field finds Hawkins. Ramont finds Stiefel, recovers it with his chest. And the right side official waves his flag, signaling an offsides. Great call by the official. Gets the ball to Melver. Moss with a lot of room to run here. Skies it out of bounds, and Sampaio, seems like Toccoa cannot generate any offense.
Yeah, Toccoa, they seem a little bit tired. They don't have a lot of subs. They only have 2 guys to sub off. And the Eagles are controlling the game. So Toccoa is just running, trying to get the ball, and this is making them really tired. On the other hand, Eagles are feeling really comfortable in the game.
McGutry with the open goal, gets past the defender, almost gets a shot. And I believe this will set up either a corner kick opportunity for the Eagles. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does actually, because Cuevas did kick the ball forward, but the referee made no signal until after the ball got received by Riley Rhodes. And now Toccoa will receive a corner kick, Medina behind the ball. First corner kick opportunity for Toccoa. And a beautiful defensive stop by the Eagles. Joaquim finds Moss. Moss tries to find it inside. Close call there by the Eagles as Regier hits the deck. Cuevas calls off Regier and receives the collection, signaling his team to move up in pressure. Low kick by the keeper. And the center official awards, I believe, Nate Regier a yellow call. How do you feel about that call there, Sampaio?
Honestly, I feel like they were fighting for the ball. Nate didn't do anything on purpose to get the yellow card, but that's the referee call.
24 minutes left in play for this matchup. And Medina will be back to kick the free kick. Hawkins, Sanzio, Barkis, and I believe Ramont Rhodes will make up the wall for the Eagles. And this could be the first opportunity for Toccoa to net something in.
Yeah, now they have a really good chance. It's a really close free kick. And if Medina does a good job, he can put this ball in the back of the net.
Cuevas really good at penalty kicks in the regional and semifinals and national championship game. Made a stop, but couldn't get the stop this time. Medina finds the left post and gets it right past Cuevas, making this the first score for Toccoa. Talk about that goal here. Talk about Medina's goal here, and man, like this could possibly be something to give Toccoa a little bit fire under their boots.
Yeah, Medina, like I said, he's the best player for this team. He's working really hard, and he's trying to create a lot of opportunities. And this goal, Queso, he did a step for the right, which opened his left side, but that happens. It was a really close free kick. It was hard to get it. And the Eagles need to keep their heads on the game and keep working hard.
Toccoa scoring their first point of the game. My apologies for the many wins that you guys hear in the back. I'm going to go ahead and move my microphone closer to my face so you guys can still hear the commentary. But Moss is on the opposite right side for the throw-in. Medina. A run out for Toccoa. And a near miss. Medina sends another one. And as I said earlier, Sampaio, this could easily be the fire to get Toccoa starting and possibly give them a little bit momentum to compete in this ball game.
Yeah, Toccoa Falls, again, long balls and getting the one-on-one with the goalie that was almost a goal, hit the post. And the Eagles cannot let this happen. They need to keep playing hard, need to keep the mentality of winning the game, and they need to stop giving space to Toccoa Falls.
Davis with the shot that hit the post, and Medina tried to come with the reflection. Guthrie skies one towards the middle, and Cuevas holds on to it. Hawkins. Ruiz. Intended target Riley Rhodes, but to no avail. Hawkins misses the touch, making this now Toccoa ball. Hawkins gets past the defender. Hawkins towards the box here. And let's see the referee's call. The referee initiates the warning here with 21 minutes left in this matchup.
Yeah, Lazaro went straight to Hawk's body and fought him. He didn't even try to get the ball, and that's why the referee called the free kick.
Behind the ball, both Hawkins, Berrigan, and now Ramont Rhodes. Now Berrigan tries to move middle, has a lot of space to move. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a quick pass to Berrigan for a shot. Rhodes crosses one in, and Diaz but juggles it, but holds on to it. It would have been a smart move right there to set, to literally just to set up Berrigan to get the easy open goal.
Yeah, that would be an option. I think Ramon tried to cross the ball, but didn't get enough power for that, which almost ended up being a goal.
Would have been Ramont Rhodes' first goal of his entire Eagles career.
Yeah, and Toccoa Falls has a player in the ground.
And I believe, no, that's not Medina. I believe that is number 2, Cleto Lerma. Actually, not number 2. I can't see the jersey number from here. I believe it's
Number 8.
number 8, Joseph Somerville.
He just got into the game. Apparently, he's not feeling good.
Coming into the game for now, Toccoa Falls, number 17, Emmanuel Delgado. Standing at about 4'5", no, not 4'5", 5'5". Don't know why I said 4'5". My apologies for the mispronunciation. Peterson. Now playing in the defending midfield position. Rhodes gets to the ground here. And there's a huge explanation match here with the right official. As the wind speeds continue to pick up from the northwest, Berrigan back for the kick. Berrigan crosses it inside. Rhodes shoved from the back, no call from the referee. Medina gets a foot on it. Guthrie's on a move. Barkas hits it out. It will remain with Toccoa Falls. Now number 12, Dylan Bodney checks back into the game. Cole Scott checks into the game as well for David Stiefel. Bodney comes and checks in for Emmanuel Delgado. In the game for a quick minute and gets quickly checked out. Intended lawn ball by Hawkins, yet gets interrupted by Maloney. Guthrie inside. And a near goal there for Toccoa.
Yeah, Toccoa Falls is trying to attack more, and they're getting there. If the Eagles don't pay attention to that, they can score another goal, and then it will change everything in the game.
Toccoa 2 points, not 2 points, but 2 goals from an equalizer. Berrigan with the ball in the middle. Finds Peterson. Peterson back to Berrigan. Berrigan to Ramont Rhodes. He'll find Acosta. Acosta triple teamed, trying to find the open Eagle player. Finds Cole Scott here. Clint tries to swarm in there. And Maloney throws the ball in between Scott's legs. Beautiful clearance by David Cuevas. Peterson playing legitimately everywhere on the field today. Berrigan finds Hawkins. Hawkins with the long ball right in the hands of the keeper. McGuthrie was the intended target, that the ball will remain in the possession of the Eagles. Regier. Peterson to Regier. Ruiz has Hawkins on the right side with room to run. Acosta finds Rhodes. He'll be caught in the corner. Rhodes with Hawkins. Hawkins finds Ruiz. He'll take a shot. And that barely misses.
Yeah, that was really close.
15 minutes left in this half. Ruiz behind that last shot there. And Toccoa will take over. Eagles providing adequate pressure as Sanzio prepares to check into the game. Peterson finds Berrigan parallel to him. Back to Peterson. He has room to work.
Good ball.
Good ball to Ruiz with a lot of space. He'll cross it inside. And Riley Rhodes with another opportunity to score. Can't. Beautiful pass there by Ruiz. But Riley Rhodes just could not convert.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play by the Eagles. And yeah, maybe it's not his day today.
Yeah, maybe it's not. I mean, we still have a lot of time to play. 14 minutes left in regulation, and the Eagles still providing adequate pressure. Joaquim tries to find Guthrie, gets guys out of bounds. Barkis sends a long ball to Acosta. And Acosta holds on to the ball smoothly. Regier tries to find Hawkins, but that's taken by Medina. McGuthrie up the left side gets the ball taken from him by Ruiz. Hawkins to Ruiz. Sanzio had an open Hawkins, but holds on to the ball. Through ball to Ruiz. Stays in bounds, yet the ball goes out of bounds eventually. Hawkins crosses it inside.
Hey, let's go this way.
And the ball a little weaker than intended.
Go.
Long ball to Medina. Regier is there to control it. Lets it roll right out of bounds. Smart decision making by the center back.
Get up.
Ruiz with the throw in. Finds Sanzio. Back to Ruiz. Missed touch there. Bodney crosses it. Hits the back wheel of the goal. "12 minutes and 30 seconds left in regulation. Peterson, long ball to Cole Scott with a lot of room to work here. Scott wins the matchup. He'll take a shot at the goal. And Cole Scott, coming from injury, nets in a goal. Wins his matchup on the left side and nets one in for the Eagles, assisted by Clint Peterson. Let's see that one again. Finds the left corner of the post, and Cole Scott nets in the fourth goal for the Eagles.
Another great ball by Clint Peterson. Great player. He's making the difference today in the midfield.
Chase Hawkins slow to get up as Mason Brink prepares to check into the game. Cole Scott, that is now his second goal of his young career. Getting it done now for the Eagles.
Coming in, number 3, Mason Brink.
Mason Brink checks in for Chase Hawkins as he was slow to get up.
Yeah, Hawkins was doing a great game. He was definitely playing really well.
Bodney literally fakes out all the Eagle defenders there by going up, pretending like he was going to kick the ball, yet stretches. Very comical. Peterson. Ruiz. And Guthrie gets a warning from the center official. Ruiz, bit of a strong touch. Now Toccoa has numbers. Medina finds Guthrie. He'll cross it. Barkis saves it. Mason Brink. Long ball to Rhodes. Rhodes and Lerma. Ball deflected off number 2. Colito Lerma. Acosta with room. Sanzio inside. 10 minutes left to go in regulation. Ruiz to Peterson. He'll cross one inside. And the right official waves his flag, signaling that Hawkins, not Hawkins, but Cole was offsides. Ruiz. Rhodes. Almost could have shot that one. Ruiz inside. And Sanzio controls it. Peterson takes one from distance, and he scores! Clint Peterson, the midfielder slash defender slash All-American, shoots one from distance. Let's see that one again. What a strike by Clint Peterson, the center back and midfielder from South Carolina.
What a goal.
What a goal. A beautiful strike by Clint Peterson, the junior studying accounting. Guthrie. With that goal, Clint Peterson now ties with Riley Rhodes with being one of the top goal scorers on this team for this season. Let's see if Riley can net one in with 9 minutes left to go. What a ball game for Clint Peterson. Started off playing in the back line. Nets in 2 goals in this first half and also an assist to Cole Scott.
Hopefully he can get a hat trick today.
Possibly. Peterson inside. Wow, speaking to existence here. Sets up Cole. He'll shoot one. And Diaz gets a hand on it. It's so ironic that you say hopefully he gets a hat trick, and Clint Peterson gets the ball right on his foot.
Yeah, Clint has everything to get a hat trick today. He's a good player. He's doing a good game. If he continues to finish, he can put a 3rd goal on. And it's not every day that we see a defender scoring a hat trick in the game. So
yeah, I mean,
let's
Clint
hope
Peterson,
for that.
he practically plays almost everywhere on the field. Good run there by Davis. Thought he was a bit offsides there, but no signal from the right side official. Beautiful save by Ramon Rhodes. And Sanzio's on the move. Cole Scott. Scott inside, almost loses it. Sets up Acosta. Acosta works into the box, crosses it, and Riley Rhodes, wide open as ever, still misses. Almost painful to watch a goal so wide open get skied over. Man, with the amount of opportunity Riley Rhodes had, he possibly could have had 2 hat tricks in this ball game himself.
Yeah, he wastes a lot of chances today.
Eagles still lead with a comfortable lead of 5-1. Davis guys one into the middle. And although Riley Rhodes had a bunch of opportunities that he didn't convert on, he's doing a beautiful job creating a lot of space for this Eagles offense. Mason Brink sets up Ruiz. And that ball skies out. Rolls out, actually, because it was on the ground. Throw-in opportunity for the Eagles goes right to Ruiz. Brink finds Sanzio. Sanzio with space. And Sanzio with a strong strike that goes right over the top post. Davis back for another goal kick. With 6 minutes running clock left in this half. Sanzio with the interception. Acosta sets up Mason. Peterson, he'll take another strike there. And it deflects off a defender. Hat trick was very much possible for Clint Peterson. He'll get another one. Ramont Rhodes inside the box. He'll cross it, yet touches the hands of the keeper. Medina. Ball deflects, yet remains with Toccoa Falls. Long ball. In that situation, look, he was offsides as well. And a beautiful save by Cuevas. Davis with a one-on-one opportunity gets stopped by David Cuevas. Mason with a lot of room to work with in the midfield. Gets a long ball to Scott, yet gets taken away from him. Rhodes gets a ball to Mason. Mason tries to get back to Rhodes. And looks like a handball in the box, yet not called by the official. Ruiz finds Brink. He'll save it. Mason finds Peterson. He has room. Acosta. Sanzio with room to work. Scott. And a lot of near misses in this afternoon's game, Lucas Sampaio.
Yeah, the Eagles, they put 5 goals on, but definitely could be a lot more.
Definitely could have been a lot more.
Coming in for the Eagles,
and the win possibly could have been a factor for a lot of these
Gallagher.
goals not reaching the back of the net.
Yeah, but Eagles playing second half was like 10 times better than first half. They had a lot more chances. They created on the right and the left side, and it's good to see that the team's it's getting better every game.
Eagles doing a phenomenal job from attacking from all sides of the field. Checking in the game for the Eagles, Robert Gallagher, the freshman from Southern Georgia. Brink in the midfield all by himself. Peterson, 1 goal away from a hat trick. Gets the ball back to him. Sanzio with the long ball, collected by Davis. Brink shoves the defender to the ground. I believe that one is Moss. Actually, that was Maloney, actually. Three minutes even left in the half. Ruiz finds Riley. Riley to Peterson. Peterson, one goal away from a hat trick, sends one inside. Stopped by Butchell. Maloney. Up the seam goes Medina. Opportunity at the goal here. Stops on a dime and crosses it. And Brink recovers. Scott. Gallagher by himself, and I believe he's also out offsides. Great thought, but great catch as well by the right official. Back for the kick, Jonathan Butchell, a junior from Hampton, Georgia. Sanzio. A handoff to Brink. A minute 30 left in regulation. Long ball to Cole Scott. Gets past the defender. Brink inside. And another near miss for Riley Rhodes. Rhodes, tied with Clint Peterson with being one of the top goal scorers on the team, had a plethora of opportunities, yet cannot connect.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Hopefully next game he can do better. But he's definitely a guy that has a lot of potential and a lot of room to grow. And he's always working hard. And I'm pretty sure next game he's going to come and he'll do another great job.
Sanzio, with 40 seconds left in competition. Peterson, inside to Mason, but loses it on the foot of Maloney. Slide tackle attempt by Rhodes. Barkis, with 25 seconds left. Rhodes. Gallagher, he'll take a shot. Yet deflected. Here's Barkis, he'll take a shot.
10.
That guy's out of bounds.
8.
There goes
7,
the countdown.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The 4th win of the season for the Eagles, the second back-to-back home win for the Eagles, and also another win against another South Region opponent this year. Senpai, what would you take on this game?
I think the Eagles did a great second half. They played really well. They were able to put 4 goals on, and it definitely has helped them with their confidence for the next games. We have regionals coming up soon, end of November, so winning against Toccoa Falls, which is a conference team, gives them a lot of confidence and make the players ready for the regionals and hopefully nationals this year.
The conference play does continue here for Pensacola Christian College, as next week during alumni homecoming, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles will also play Trinity Baptist. And it's also going to be senior night here for the Eagles as we honor Riley Rhodes and Adam Lund, the 2 seniors here for the Eagles. And then after that game, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles will play against Millsaps College, a very, very competitive Division III program. But ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. 5-1 Eagles. We will see you next time. I'll be chatting alongside with Lucas Sampaio, and we will see you soon.